Hi, it's Andre. I just want to do a little quick video just on my relaxation evening routine. Um, I tend to find helpful dealing with chronic illness, just relaxing at night with my candle. I have a couple crystal skulls and my crystals. So I'm just going to just give you a quick run through on what I do with these things at night. First off, with my candle, I just put some essential oil on my candle. This one just has some orange oil with the essential oil, and I just rub a little bit on my candle. And then after I do that, um, this just has orange oil and tangerine oil, and it also has some yin yang oil. I believe that's how you say it, and patchouli oil. And then I put cinnamon, a little bit of patchouli, and it actually dry patchouli, I should say. And then I put uh, angelica herb on it, and then I put I quite a long list actually. I also put star of anise, and then I break all this up, and then I put some cloves, clove, dry clove, um, and I don't know, there's a few other spices I put that smell good. So basically, it ends up smelling like kind of like a cake. A little bit of sage, I think, and um, uh, and I also put a little bit of um, oh, think I put. If I didn't say, I think I also put some dry patchouli, and I put. Um, there was one other herb. I can't remember what it was, but I'll probably come back to it later. But it's something else that makes it smell super yummy. Um, but it, but I usually do that a lot at night. And oh, and I also to keep all the spices on there, I also put a little bit of olive oil, and I also take a little stick, one of those barbecue sticks that you can use when you use the grill and when you when you like barbecue like something on a stick, like vegetables or whatever. I just poke little holes in the candle so that the spices could go in there. Now, some other people might just take the candle and you could actually pack it. You can use wax, drip a candle in there, and then actually put the spices in there that way. And takes a little more time, but I just like to smell the spices right away. I don't take the time to do all that. Okay, but next, outside of the candle, I also use a lot of essential oils, like the rollers, the roll-on essential oils, like lavender. Um, I have one that's like good night. It has frankincense, and it has like a mix of a bunch of different things. Um, Focus, peppermint, things like that. Then I also have relaxation kit that has chill pill, lavender, orange oil, patchouli, and I also have just the real oils like um, peppermint, eucalyptus, like the basic ones that most people need on a daily basis. Um, let's see, one that's really good too when you're sick, that's a must have, is uh, gosh, why am I blinking right now? When you're sick, you have to have um, 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 eucalyptus you want, and you want to have tea tree oil. Um, it's really important to have that because when you're sick, you want to be able to um, inhale that and the eucalyptus, because it'll keep colds out of your house. And you want to actually just keep those around and like actually inhale out of the jar, um, because it'll keep sickness out of your home. So that's really important to have around. I also like Himalayan salt. That's really good to charge your crystals in, the pink Himalayan salt. And then here I sprinkled a little bit of star of anise, and I also have a little angelica herb. Um, I pray a lot, so I just offer this to God. That's what I pray to. And here's my cat remains, because I lost him not too long ago, and I'm still mourning. So, and next, I'm gonna show you. I just recently got into. I was a mortician, so I really, since I was in fifth grade, I was really into anatomy, and I don't know why. I just always liked skeletons. I just, I always was fascinated by the human body, and I liked Oingo Boingo growing up. I'm an 80s kid at heart, and I always drew skeletons on my pages, just like dancing skeletons and everything. So I always liked skeletons, and then I really liked anatomy. And so I started drawing like dancing skeletons. It was even before like the whole Grateful Dead thing or whatever. I never really was like a huge fan of the Grateful Dead. I mean, sorry to the Dead fans out there, but I just wasn't really my bag. I was more into like alternative music. I mean, I like all music. I mean, it's not that I don't like the Dead. It's just I was more of like alternative music or like goth music, and and that kind of thing. But I like Tim Burton and all that stuff. But I loved skeletons, and then I became a mortician. Then I got sick, and I had to stop in 2013. But nevertheless, when I got into crystals, then all of a sudden I heard about crystal skulls, and I was like, no way! I'm like, this just really resonated with me. So the first skull I got was this big guy. Um, I thought he was awesome. I just really liked him. I named him Gunther. I was like debating on a name for a while. Like the first name that came to me was Neonokum, like, seize the night, because I am a night owl, because I pretty much worked the night shift as a funeral director. I mean, first I started out at SEI Funeral Home, which was not my favorite. And then I worked at a family funeral home, worked normal hours. And then I worked 24/7. And then I was like pretty much on call. And then I worked like just doing a lot of hiccups, doing corner calls, police calls, and everything. So I did everything. Embalming. In my career as a funeral director, I did embalming, funeral processions, you name it, the whole thing, from meeting with the family to taking out the funeral, the whole thing. I'll probably get into stories with that later on my channel, but yeah. So this is Gunther, and I think he's pretty neat. And it turns out that he was the Dan Aykroyd. I guess he was the crystal skull from Dan Aykroyd, but I figured he would do for my first. And then for my second one, immediately, I got this crystal skull. And this one is made of lapis lazuli. And I decided it was a she and named her Serenity. And I feel that's what she wanted to be called, so that's what I named her. So it is Serenity. She is just beautiful, just really, really beautifully designed. Wish I had better lighting for her, but this is Serenity. Sometime I'll show her in better lighting, but she is beautifully, just beautiful. And then my baby Skelly, as I like to call him, I should say, I named him Paco because he just looks like a Paco. He's made of amber. I'm trying to find his face. It's hard to find because it's so little. Okay, in here. Here you go. Get up close. Can you see it? I'm trying to get out of the candle's way. Well, if I back up a little, kind of see it. Paco. Well, Paco is not doing me any favors. Well, I have a better phone that's about to be fixed in a week. I'm changing my phone over, but I will get him. I'll get a better picture of Paco, but that's Paco. But he's really ornately designed. Damn it. It's frustrating me you can't see him because he is really cute. Paco. Paco. Come on. Here. One more try with Paco. Alright, well, that's Paco. Okay, now I'll show you my crystals really quick. Do a quick crystal tour. Okay, so this is Desert Rose, also known as, some people call it Rose of Cellulite. And this is Chrysola. I think I'm saying it right. If I say anything wrong and butcher it, I'm sorry. I'm still new to crystals, relatively new. It's been like about, what, 3 months, 4 months. Okay, this is Tiger's Eye. It's beautiful. This is, mine's going blank here, Carnelian. What I like about this Carnelian, I actually saw a lady on another channel say this, and I found it funny because I have the same thing. It's supposed to be the stone that helps with anger. And it's funny, it has a smiley face on it. See the little smiley face? There's a, see? The 2 eyes, and then you see the smiley face. And it also does more than that, but that's just one of the traits about the stone. And the tiger's eye is supposed to help with like being more calm and helping with worries and being more outgoing and giving you strength. I'm just giving you some basics that I heard and read about. This stone is, I'm trying to remember what this one is. I know it brings you joy. It looks like citrus, and right now the name is escaping me, which really is ticking me off. If anyone knows what that's called, please remind me of what it's called. Right now the name is not coming to me. This orange stone. Darn it. I hate this. I'm embarrassed. I'm on my channel and I can't remember the name of that stone. It might come to me. I'll come back to that. This is angelite. And it's a beautiful heart. This is bloodstone. I gave one to my brother the other day. This is a really good stone for taking away disease. You could see some red in here somewhere. I'm trying to find it in here. Where's the red? But it's supposed to help heal with like heart issues or any blood diseases. Some people call it the witch's stone. This is raw red jasper. Got it in Colorado. It's really good. A lot of stones when they're raw, it's even better. This stone is is. Gosh, it's like I'm on camera, so I have like Barris obsidian. Stone is adventuring. This is supposed to help people get along, smooth things over. Some people say it helps with money, but for me personally, it helps smooth things over, make things go smoothly. This is rose quartz. Helps with love. It's very calming stone. I love it. It's beautiful. Got the heart, a little indentation in it, but I like it because it's flawed like my heart, with my POTS condition. So that's why I liked it. That's why I picked it. I have another one. What's weird is when I got this rose quartz, it wasn't in this condition, and I carried it so much that it got chipped. I didn't drop it or anything. I don't know if just the energy of me alone, it just started to break because of I know I did not chip this stone. It's my body taking away the energy. What's interesting is you can see a rainbow in it. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. This is a beautiful piece of amethyst. This stone, I can't think of the life of me what it's called. It's a stone I picked up and I didn't see the name of it. I bought it. It's not amethyst, but it's a stone. I read somewhere that it had something to do with psychic something or other. And so I grabbed one of these, but I forgot to check the name of it. And if anyone knows what it's called, please tell me below. But it has a little bit of white in it. It's marbled. And I don't know what the name of the stone is. If anyone can identify it, I would appreciate it below. It's another piece of carnelian that's really pretty because it has some marbling in it. And it's really pretty, but it was in the carnelian section. Gorgeous. Another piece of adventuring, I was told. This is I just heard the name of this. No, it's like, come on, man. It's like I watch so many videos of crystals every day. Oh, come on. I know the stone. It's called moss agate. Moss agate.